في شيء ثاني كمان ممكن هو بصير هلا في منه، هو اخذ اولاد اطفال والى يعني اخر المدرسه يقضوا اسبوع او 10 ايام في اوروبا او في امريكا او في اي محل كان، ويعيشوا في معسكرات مش معسكرات، مخيمات في اوروبا. والعكس يعني كمان ممكن نجيب اولاد اوروبيين يجوا يقعدوا معهم هون اسبوع زمان او كذا.
There is an idea here or a concept here that we have if Palestinian pupils go to Europe, to the States, and have summer camps to 10 days, 7 days, something like this, 2 weeks, fortnight, something like this, that they can be educated or have debates there, and of course vice versa. Coming also to Palestine.
Yes, I'm Kent from Sweden. Think about two things about the network. The foundation, the basement of the network are establishing the clubs. Can we in some way implement the program to the clubs? So the clubs will be working with the programs. I mean, we're talking about community centers, but why go over the bridge to bring the water, as we say in Swedish? So let's think about the network clubs to run a lot of these programs. That's number one. Second, I believe much in exchange programs. I mean, we represent a lot of knowledge, experience about education. So my dream is to have different kind of exchange programs. To send teachers from Sweden, from Guatemala, from Australia to Palestine to take part in with their knowledge, with their experience in different kind of programs to develop things here in Palestine. At the same time, we hit the bird with two birds with one stone, because when these people will come here, they will learn a lot about Palestine. And this is the best way of learning, I think. So we'll develop much more better awareness what's going on, not only concerning the educational system, but I mean in general what's going on in Palestine. So not even to bring, not only to bring teachers and people who works in schools and educational institutions, but even students. So exchange programs for students and teachers.
Yo quisiera decir algo que me compete o que nos compete, que tiene que ver también, o sea, de cómo podemos ayudar desde nuestros países.
She would like to make a point of how we can all help from our different countries.
Sobre todo en la Argentina,
especially in Argentina,
hay solidaridad natural.
There's a lot of natural solidarity.
Pero no se puede amar o solidarizarse con lo que no se conoce.
But you can have solidarity with things that you're not aware of.
De ahí la importancia que nosotros también podamos desarrollar en nuestros respectivos países.
And the importance of implementing
poder darla a conocer, pero con mayor profundidad.
To make people aware of the Palestinian cause, for them to become aware.
Y digo esto porque ahora en la currícula escolar argentina,
because she's saying this because now the Argentinian curriculum,
es obligación estudiar el Holocausto.
It's obligatory to learn about the Holocaust.
creo que tendríamos que trabajar
And she thinks we need to work
para imponer
to impose
el conocimiento también del Nakba.
to learn about the
Just to go over, Ken made a great point that at the club level, so I have an understanding, we are asking that they implement, that there's an education program about what's going on in Palestine, especially about the Nakba. So we all share that responsibility. If we do go into an education committee in our clubs, that is one of the most important programs to implement on the ground, correct? Okay, and as well, at our club centers, second, is to create an exchange program, to actually go into school systems where we come from and try to see how we can create this. Having students who are interested, teachers who are interested to come into Palestine and spend an amount of time in Palestine, correct? Okay, so those are two very important things we're implementing at the club level.
For me, critical thinking, it has to be do with يعني الكريتيكال ثينكينج هو بالاساس يجب انه يكون للاساتذه. يعني لازم يكون نقدر ننظم بنفس السياق اللي حكينا فيه قبل شوي على التبادل الاولاد. ممكن انه تيجي ناس احنا طبعا نختارها، يعني احنا هون او ناس من هناك يعملوا اقتراحات، يجوا يعملوا يشتغلوا مع مدراء مدارس ومعلمين وهذا صار. يعني انا عملته هون في رام الله وعملته غزه اكثر من مره صار ينعمل معهم لقاءات وينعمل معهم حديث عن الكريتيكال ثينكينج وعن الثقافه وعن الحضاره وعن وهم هدول اللي راح يوصلوا الحكي للطلاب.
Okay, I want to translate what is opinion, Doctor, is that to have this exchange of teachers to other countries, or even workshops with teachers, with Palestinian teachers, can promote critical thinking because these teachers can have these workshops upon critical thinking, and they can, when they come back or when they finish this workshop, they can inject it or put it over to the pupils. I have a continuation to you about this issue because I raised my hand here. I think I have a thesis here in the Technion. I'm a lecturer there also. That also to pupils you can bring critical thinking, even a neutral one. For instance, I think that every teacher, science teacher, calling a debate